Welcome back to the Cobra Trading Channel, everyone. Today we're going to be diving in deep on all the different stops that are available through Cobra using their platform, DTrader Pro. So let's dive into it. So I'm going to go ahead and use UPC here as an example. And let's just say you wanted to get short this position, and I went ahead and took a short. We're just using 100 shares to show you guys what this would look like. So if you took a short off of 320 area, and let's say you wanted to risk the 380s, you would do a hard market stop. Now the way you set that is by looking at this order box here on your montage, clicking the down arrow, and you might have it set to a default of something, whether it's nothing at all, or you might have it set to one of these routes. But what you would do is click the down arrow and select stop. Now, there's different stops that you can use. For this example, we're going to use a stop market. And we're going to say if the price goes above 380, again, this is just examples. Do not take this as trading advice. Then we're going to go ahead and say if it goes above 380, we want to get out. And since we are short the position, meaning we're selling the stock, hoping to buy lower to make a profit, we're going to go ahead and put a stop at 383. This means it rises back up to 383 and hits that number, it will market us out right away. Now that does not mean you will get out at 383. It could mean that if it slips, let's say it moves just like this, real fast in 2 minutes, you could get executed at $5. This just means that you would get out. You don't have control of the price. The benefit of this is you are sure you're going to get out. You just don't know what price. That is the benefit, but also can be a con. Now, there's another option. There's a stop limit. Now, this option is unique as well. Let's just say, using the same example, 380. If it hits 383, I want to get out. So the trigger price will be 383, and then you put in this area at what price are you willing to get out, but also you don't want to pay over. So in this case, if we're willing to get out at $5 and we select buy, again, because we're short, that means if 383 hits, we are willing to take our loss anywhere below $5. If the stock goes above 5 and you do not get executed, then you will not get out of this trade at all. If it goes to 550, 6, until it dips back below 5. There's the pro and the con as well. The benefit is you kind of have control of where you're going to take your loss in terms of how much you're willing to pay. But if it goes too fast, you could take a much bigger loss or not even get out of the play at all and be in a play that goes further and further against you. So that is the pros and the cons for a stop limit. Now for a trailing stop, what you can do here is a little different. And we're going to show you, for example, of let's just say 1 share or 10 shares. Let's just say you didn't want to take off the entire position and you want to put a trailing stop of, let's say you think the average ATR in this play, again, this is all hypothetical. This is not a real trade that I want you to follow. This is not trading advice. Let's just say you think the stock shouldn't go against you for more than 50 cents. And if it does, you want to get out. So you can do a trailing stop of 50 cents. And this means as the stock goes down lower, your trailing stop will go down lower with it. So let's just go ahead and say it's 80 cents. And we'll hit the RPL, which is replace. And now, if this goes to $3.17, $3, it will trail with me, meaning you can kind of protect your profits. It is another way to use the stops. Again, this is a trailing stop, which is basically going to get you out right away. You know you're going to get out, but you don't have full control of the price, but you will get out. And people like to use this to at least save their profits. If they know they don't want to give back too much, they can put a trailing stop and at least ride the move as much as they can. The next one is a range market. You put where you want to take your profits and where you want to take your loss. Again, you can see up here, let's just say you want to take your loss at 5 and you want to take profits at 2 on 10 shares. You press buy because again, you want to cover this position because you were short. And you'll see the range. You'll see if it hits 2 or 5, you will get executed. You don't know what price. Again, this is just to show you ideas. This is not a trade that you should take. This is not any advice. But I want you to understand the different orders that are available So that way you can better plan out your trades. And the reason why these can be very advantageous is because you can use a trailing stop and potentially walk away from your desk if you choose to, because you know you can protect your gains. You can use a range market in the same way because you know you can take your loss or your gains. And you can just use hard stops or limits depending on your trading style. So there you have it. Those are the different stops that are available for you through Cobra with DTrader Pro. So make sure to check them out, rewatch this video, and share with a new trader who isn't quite sure what stop they should use. Again, it all depends on your personal plan. This is all dependent on your trading. This is not trading advice. I just want you to understand how the stops work. Thank you for watching the Cobra Trading channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and share this with another friend.